everybody. Welcome to a little live broadcast where I'm sharing with you some covers from The Dark Side of the Moon, which we are playing live on February 26th in Austin, Texas, at the Saxon Pub. Tickets are in this video in the description below. You can also click on the playlists that I put together of the covers. This is an album that we visit about every 2 years. Why would we want to do The Dark Side of the Moon? Why would we want to revisit it every 2 years? Why do I even do covers? Well, I love bringing music and community to people, and there's something about this album that brings people out. And there's something about the musicians that I put together that brings freshness to it, that brings an Austin flavor to it. So if you haven't heard The Dark Side of the Moon, I encourage you to get tickets. Saxon Pub, February 26th. And we're going to explore some covers of the song Breathe in the Air for this broadcast. Right here from Austin, Texas. Here's a little bit about The Dark Side of the Moon from a Rolling Stone article. There are hit albums, and then there's Dark Side of the Moon. Pink Floyd's eternally popular song cycle has sold more than 15 million albums in the US since its release on March 1st, 1973, and more than 45 million units worldwide. A true colossus of classic rock, the album made its creators incredibly wealthy and ultimately spent a mind-boggling 937 weeks on the Billboard 200. So we're going to listen to Breathe. I think it's very interesting to see what people do when they take a song and reimagine it. So that was an instrumental version there that we heard. And all these are on the playlist in the description below. So here's another version that is more close to the original. And of course, I'm going to feature a version that everybody probably knows at the end here. So here's Breathe in the Air from Doom Side of the Moon. And I may pause it here to jump in and say a few things. Real simple guitar, no overproduction, stating the chords simply. Now we have electric come in. Hitting the same melody on the fly but on guitar. Very simple, lots of space. Right. That's from Doom Side of the Moon. Lots of reverb, but maybe a little too much for me, because it kind of washes out the lyrics. But still an interesting rendition. All right, the next one we're going to hear is Breathe in the Air done in a bossa nova style. So a lot of these they may seem kind of not respectful of the original, but it's interesting to see what people do when they take a song and reimagine it. So let's listen to Breathe in the Air by Holly Wilson, done in bossa nova. It translates. Love to see your comments below. Again, tapping on that 2-5. A little hokey, a little cheesy, kind of cool. So that's Breathe done in a bossa nova style. Very interesting. All right, let's hear this one here. This is done as a swing tune. Here we go. Let's listen to a little bit of that. Again, we see how we can take the basic musical structure of a song and reimagine it in a number of different styles. We've had the bossa nova, now here's the swing style.
Breathe in the air. Don't be afraid to care.
So that's the jazz version of Breathe from Dark Side of the Moon. And now we will play the version that's really well known, the reggae version. I think is extremely creative. From Dub Side of the Moon, Easy All Stars. And it starts with Speak Me. I'll have to actually kind of move it forward here and guess. Reggae version of Breathe. You just joined us. We're celebrating Dark Side of the Moon on February 26th. You can come here. It's the Saxon Pub. The link below. We'll be playing the whole thing, the whole band. Yeah. Dark Side of the Moon. Check out how they did like a dropout of the rhythm. Let's listen to that again. Really nice difference from the original.
Breathe, breathe in the air.
Now we just have the bass.
Don't be afraid to care. Leave, but don't leave me.
Full rhythm section back in.
Look around and choose your own ground.
listen to the playlist that I put together in the description below, or get tickets to our February 26th show at the Saxon Pub in Austin, Texas. I'm going to finish out here with our version that we did in 2006 at St. David's Church. Pull that up here. And on this we have a violin and a cello playing the steel guitar part. If you listen real carefully. Pretty true to the original. But we like to do our own thing with it. Try to reproduce the vibe, the feel. We do it straight through with no breaks. Let's see if it goes. And just oh, hold on a second. Let me get that up. There we go. Sorry, folks. Live version is a little low res because of it being live at church in 2006. You hear the strings, violin, and the cello playing, but maybe it's still more played on the steel. Dave Madden. Alright, so there's a little sample of the strings attached version. Again, you can listen to the playlist in the description below. I hope to see you February 26th, Saxon Pub in Austin, Texas. Hey Sandy, how you doing? How's Terlingua? Come see us. Maybe Mark Gutter will join us. Saxon Pub, February 26th. Tickets at stringsattached.org. Tickets you can get below, the link's below, and the link to the playlist is below. I'll be back on, play some more covers, and I hope you're having a great night. Take care, everyone.